Okay, folks, here's what we know so far. This is a live officer-involved shooting, east side San Antonio. It's supposed to be on North Cherry Street near Lamar Street. Happened about 10:30 this morning, local time. Multiple gunshots were heard. So far, what we know, San Antonio police responded to reports of a person firing weapon at a residence on North Cherry Street. Upon arrival, multiple gunshots were heard. suggesting a possible officer-involved shooting. They currently have the area cordoned off. Investigators and tactical units on site. No confirmed fatalities or injuries. However, we did see some officers appear to be wiping off some blood at the ambulance a little bit earlier. That's just what it appears to be. Confirm or deny.
This is the quickest way to clear out stuck poop.
The #1 food for regular BMs, huh? Okay, let's see.
Fastest way to clear out stuck poop is by
As we see here, there doesn't seem to be too much running or scrambling around. They're all kind of just hanging out now. No official response or report yet. They're still gathering updates. I did see a podium set up though, so we may get some kind of news conference pretty soon. San Antonio Police Department did acknowledge the incident has involved an officer shooting though. Still waiting for details on injuries or suspects or officer status. Appears that there's some kind of involvement with these folks standing around the back of this police car just by the way they're acting. Come on in, come on in.
Why do some men stay strong and vital well into their 60s while others become weak and tired? Take a look at these two men. Both former Marines, friends since boot camp, both 62 years old. But when they meet up for their yearly fishing trip, the difference in their energy levels is shocking. Look at Ed. This guy used to be a powerhouse back in the Corps, but now he can barely make it from the parking lot to the lake without feeling winded. His body has gone soft. His energy levels are in the gutter, and despite eating what he thinks is healthy, lots of veggies and so-called clean foods, Ed's getting weaker by the day, and it's making him wonder what the hell he's doing wrong. But then there's Mark, Ed's old buddy from boot camp. This guy's got the energy and drive of a man half his age. His grandchildren can't believe how active he is. Mark's up at dawn prepping the boat, hauling gear, and still has enough juice left to cook dinner for the whole camp while Ed needs to lie down.
Good afternoon, everybody. Jeff here with Scape News. We're still here trying to get more update on this officer-involved shooting in San Antonio again on the east side. Situation still unfolding. You're looking at the outside 800 block of North Cherry Street. If anybody's around in that area, please comment or drop me an email at timescapenewsinfo@gmail.com. Actually, too, the email for that is tsninfo@gmail. Or you can just always email us at timescapenews.
About 22 days ago, I started using the Japanese pink salt recipe, but I had to stop because I was losing weight way too fast. Just look at how slim my face is now. And the one who helped me was Dr. Now. Watch the video he sent me right after this.
We want to take you now to Minneapolis, where officials are giving an update on yesterday's fatal shooting inside a local church packed with school children. Let's listen in.
HARA, I am the Minneapolis Police Chief. This has been a very difficult week for our community here in Minneapolis. As we continue to move along this difficult path of healing, I want the community to know that even in the face of evil, the Minneapolis Police Department and all of our law enforcement partners collectively stand together with you. We stand with our families that have been affected by this senseless violence, as well as with the parish community. We will continue to be here for all of you. The men and women of the Minneapolis Police Department who responded yesterday did not hesitate. At 8:27 a.m., 911 began to receive initial calls of shots being fired. By 8:31, a Minneapolis police officer in a regular uniform with no helmet, no SWAT gear, ran into the church and was met by a parishioner who directed him towards where the gunman had been. The parishioner later told me that was the first time that he, the children, and others there had any sense that they might be safe and survive. The members that responded yesterday exemplified the motto that is on the Minneapolis police squad cars: to protect with courage and to serve with compassion. All of our law enforcement partners, first responders, and many children, members of the school staff, and parishioners of Annunciation Catholic Church all showed incredible courage yesterday in the face of unspeakable horror. As the investigation continues, we will continue working alongside our county, state, and federal law enforcement partners as we continue to be critical as we piece together exactly what happened. At this time, we have identified a total of 20 victims that had injuries resulting from gunfire, including the 8- and 10-year-old who were killed yesterday. 15 of the injured are...
Fresh feed second, where they're set up to go live. we get something off of here. Maybe they're getting ready. Again, there were reports of gunfire about 10:30 local time in San Antonio this morning. Officers arrived to find a suspect allegedly firing a weapon at a resident. Moments later, multiple gunshots rang out as police surrounded the home. Right now, the scene's still locked down. We've seen ambulances, evidence teams, tactical units. We saw some officers getting cleaned up at the back of the ambulance. They were being sprayed with some kind of sanitizer, it looked like. So, really don't know what that was. Speculation. I don't know what if it was. Maybe they got into a tussle. Maybe some blood. I'm not sure, but they were getting their arms and whatnot sanitized. A couple of them. And we're being told that the San Antonio officers are okay. We're also being told that the officials are expected to give a formal update later. No time has been confirmed, although we have seen that podium sticking up there, so maybe we'll get something pretty soon. Maybe we won't. I don't know how that goes. Everybody, please do like, share, comment if you can. Ring that bell. We're also working on our series on this day. We should have that up later on today, as well as chapter 2 on our series of the old Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. Should be a good series. Got some inside info on it from inmates, workers. Spent some time working at the prison they all went to after it closed. So I've got some personal inside info as well. So you want to check that series out for sure. Chapter 1 is up. Chapter 2 should be up today. we think of their reactions and the way their this body language?
Good afternoon, everybody. Is everybody ready? Yeah. So let me start off like I usually do by saying that this is preliminary information.
All right, Christine.
And it could
Chief
change
William
as the investigators
McMahon
get deeper into the event.
To speak shortly.
So what we have right now is it started off as some type of altercation
guessing that's what
between
we got coming up right here.
3 drivers. The decedent was one of those drivers,
Watch
and 2
and see
others
what we get.
back in the neighborhood somewhere. The decedent followed the 2
by.
other drivers up to Cherry Street here behind me, where he confronted one of the drivers. At that point, he walked away to his home, and he came out of the house with a shotgun. He started firing rounds up in the air, and once that happened, the call came out for SAPD. We arrived. The The officers are fine. They all of them have averaged about 6 years on, but none of them were hurt, fortunately. And again, that's what we have right now. No. And we've had a number of calls on him over time for disturbance in the neighborhood.
So you say officers, more than one officer fired?
Yes.
Did you guys talk to the drivers?
Pardon?
Did you guys talk to the drivers?
Did we what?
Did you guys talk with the drivers?
Yes.
And are they, what's their extent of involvement beyond what you just told us?
Well, they're trying to figure that out now. They're down at headquarters being interviewed.
Can you tell us any details on the suspect age?
41-year-old male.
And he lived at the
Yes, my understanding is he does live there.
Was there other family in that home?
No.
Any other structures hit?
No. Yes. That's what we have. That's what's being reported right now. Yes.
That he shot?
Pointed.
What kind of shotgun?
It looked like a single barrel. It was a very old shotgun.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
We'll have it on our.
Well, there we have it. That was kind of brief, but we didn't really expect a whole lot more right now. I'm sure we'll get more later on, but at least we did get some kind of update on what seems to be nearly a daily occurrence somewhere in the country, day in and day out. Craziness. Right, we're going to do another quick real search, see if we can find anything else. Other than that, we'll probably be done with this one. And then we'll get working on those stories that we said we'd get put up in our series. Keep monitoring for anything else. Stand by for just a moment.
Did you know the average kid consumes over 50 pounds of added sugar a year? And who has time to read all those ingredient labels? Enter Thrive Market. Shop thousands of organic and non-GMO groceries for up to 30% off. Try Thrive Market today.
All right, everyone. That looks like about it for now. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Again, if you would, like, hit that bell, comment when you can, and we will catch up with y'all later. Everybody be safe out there. Thanks again.
Okay, like this.
Jeff.